This is my first video. I'm going to do a series of these videos to educate people on different aspects of real estate. Today I decided to talk about a topic that I get asked about a lot. What happens if I want to sell my own house? How do I sell my own house? I get asked that question, quite often. So my answer to that is, first of all tell you what not to do. What you don't want to do is just stick a sign in the yard and put it on Zillow. And even the MLS only, for that matter of a fact. I mean, the MLS is a great tool, but you can't rely just on the MLS. So what you really want to do when you sell a property is you want to know who your buyer is before you do anything. Who's my buyer? Sit down and think about that. What kind of income do they have to make to buy your house? How many kids do they have? What about dogs? You can determine all of that in advance. The reason that you can't just rely on sticking a sign in the yard is because you're only dealing with people that are actively looking for a property. And if you're in a higher price ranges, that's a big problem because you've got to create a market. You can't just rely on the active buyers, especially, like I said, in the higher price ranges. The amount of the audience that's looking for a property in your price range might only be this big, but yet the amount of houses that are out there are that big. And so you're going to miss the market. You'll be one of the lucky ones if you get your house sold. You can't sell a house based on luck. You have to know who your buyer is. And once you know the detail, what amenities do you have in your house? Do you have a wine cellar? Are you on the water? You can cross-reference boat owners that currently don't own on the water. You can pinpoint who your buyer is, and once you pinpoint them, you know that is your most opportune buyer. You can buy mailing lists. You're able to really pinpoint and target them. Anybody that you can identify, you can get in a list. And then once you do that, then you can put some creative marketing pieces together that entices them to come look at your house. Let's say they're not thinking about buying a house for a year or two. But if you put the right information out there and your house has the right appeal, again, to their most opportune buyer, you will create your own market. Somebody will say, you know what? Let's not wait 2 years. What a great house. We can afford this now. Let's move. Let's move now. And so that's how you create a market. And doing anything less than that is doing yourself a disservice. If you want to sell a house for top dollar, you have to do it quickly. And in order to do it quickly, you have to be able to create a market. You can't rely on the market that's out there. So hopefully that was helpful. I'm looking forward to doing the second and third and educating. And if you have any ideas on topics, by all means, messenger me. If you like the information that I'm sharing right now, please like my page, and I will promise to answer any comments that come across. So thanks for your time, and again, I hope it was beneficial to you. Have a great day. Thanks again.